Welcome to our video on the top 5 best upright vacuums for 2025. While upright vacuums excel at cleaning large spaces, they can be versatile tools in any household. They're easy to use, and their distinct bulky shape generally allows for a bigger dirt compartment, which can be beneficial if you have a big mess to clean. They're also quite good for cleaning up carpets, as they can clear most pet hair and debris without too much of a problem. However, upright vacuums can be heavier than stick or canister models, making them less portable and maneuverable, particularly on stairs or narrower areas. Choosing the right product among many can be overwhelming. Don't worry, we've done the hard work for you, selecting top picks based on excellent reviews and genuine customer feedback. Discover the best options and check the descriptions for links. Let's dive in. Number 5. Taneco Floor 1S7 Pro. This is a little different from the other upright vacuums in our list. It's a wet-dry cleaner. In fact, the best wet-dry vacuum we've tested. If you really want to keep your hard floors clean, then the Taneco Floor 1S7 Pro is your best option. It both vacuums and mops, and it'll disinfect and deodorize at the same time. It's a super heavy model, weighing in at 21.5 lbs 9.76 kilos, but it's not a struggle to use as it's self-propelling, and it'll glide across your floor with ease. The downside to this is a short battery life. At best, you'll get 40 minutes out of one charge. It's also worth noting that there's no bin on this because there's no vacuum-only mode, and instead there's a clean water tank and a dirty water tank. You'll need to refill the first as well as emptying and rinsing the second on a regular basis. The Floor 1S7 Pro has an effective self-cleaning system as well as voice prompts and an LED display. But what really matters is just how well it cleans. This one might not be cheap, but if you're tired of vacuuming and washing your hard floors separately, you'll almost certainly find it's worth the investment. It can't be used on carpet, though. Number 4. G-Tech AirRam 3. The G-Tech AirRam 3 is a bit of an outlier because the design falls somewhere between an upright and a stick vacuum, but given that it stands up on its own and can't be pulled apart, we think it's most like a streamlined, lightweight upright vacuum. If that appeals to you, then read on. Unlike most of the models on this list, the G-Tech AirRam 3 is cordless, so you won't end up tethered to a wall. It's also relatively lightweight, and because all the weight is in the base, it's more comfortable to use for long periods than your average stick vacuum. The floor head will also help propel the machine forward in use. The design is straightforward. There's no bendy hose. It can't be reconfigured for use in handheld mode, and there are no detail tools. Our tester was a big fan of this no-frills function-first approach, but it is probably best suited to those who live on one floor, as it won't be great at handling stairs. What is good at handling is edges. That's because it comes with spinning edge brushes which sweep dust and debris into the cleaner's suction path. In fact, the AirRam 3 performed well in all our suction tests, although do bear in mind that for maximum suction power, you'd really be better off with a bulkier, corded model. The dust cup is relatively small and sized more like those on a stick vacuum than what you'd expect on an upright, which is something to be aware of if you're regularly dealing with lots of dust or pet hair. Number 3. Dyson Ball Animal. The Dyson Ball Animal, called the Ball Animal 3 in some territories, is the best upright vacuum for pet hair. Our tester has 2 crazy hairy spaniels and invited a heavily molting Labrador over for a sleepover during their review period, and the Ball Animal cleared up all traces of shedding with no issues at all. The powered main floor head is outstanding at pulling up hair from carpets, and a very effective tangle-free turbine tool tackles any stuck on furniture and between sofa cushions. The massive bin capacity also means you won't be traipsing to and from the trash can too often too. On the test, we were also extremely impressed with the overall suction offered by this model. It aced our tests with large and small debris, requiring just a single pass to pick up both kinds of spillage on the carpet. However, it didn't perform so well on hard floors, pinging around the oats rather than picking them up. As is the case with all of today's best Dyson vacuums, The maneuverability of the floor head is outstanding. It can pivot every which way and get into any corner or crevice. However, overall, this is a very cumbersome and heavy cleaner. Those used to lightweight stick vacuums will find it quite a departure. You'll find alternative recommendations in our dedicated guide to the best vacuums for pet hair. Number 2. Hoover HL5 Upright Vacuum Cleaner. If you're in the UK, the best budget upright vacuum you can get is the Hoover HL5, which is affordable even at full price, but these days is regularly heavily discounted further. It comes in a standard spec, which is the model we reviewed, and a pet version that comes with a motorized pet tool. If looks are important to you, the Pets Edition is available in a yellow-blue colorway, whereas this Homes Edition is in a gray-red. Performance-wise, there's no difference between the two. The HL5 comes fully loaded with the features we look for in pricier models, including an anti-twist brush bar, which genuinely didn't get any hair wrapped around it during our testing period, even in a household full on long-haired humans, and headlamps on the floor head to help you see dirt in dingy corners. Like a few of the upright vacuums here, there's a flexible tube onto which detail tools can be added for cleaning up high or under furniture. It's not the highest quality upright here, but it is good for the price. There were a few more downsides we uncovered during our tests. It's loud in use, and while it's not especially heavy compared to the other models in this list, it's a little hard to maneuver around given the bin can lift off when you try to pick it up. Number 1. Shark Stratos Pet Pro Upright Vacuum. The best upright vacuum we've tested so far is the Shark Stratos Pet Pro Upright Vacuum. This is a UK-only model, but there are very similar models in the US, AZ3002, and Australia, AZ913. It has an impressively versatile design that can be used in a number of configurations for different cleaning tasks. The dust canister can be lifted off and held in the hand, enabling you to vacuum high up or awkward spaces, like stairs, with the flexible hose. It borrows many of the same features from today's best Shark cordless vacuums. The Duo Clean floorhead is designed to work equally well on hard floors and carpets, and it has anti-hair wrap features so you won't need to manually clear matted hair from the rollers after every clean. On this note, our tester found this vacuum did a great job of pulling hair from the carpet, and it comes with an anti-odor puck designed to prevent bad smells from building up in the dust canister. All of that means it's well worth considering if you're a pet owner, although our favorite pick for pet hair is the Dyson at number 4. On test, our reviewer had very few complaints about this model, although one minor quibble was that the cord could be a touch longer. At 8 meters it's about standard length, but some brands do occasionally give you a bit more cable to play with, specifically the Dyson at number 4. If you found this video helpful and enjoyed the content, we'd appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. Your support means a lot to us. Additionally, feel free to leave a comment sharing your thoughts or feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our latest videos. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell icon so you're alerted whenever we upload new content.